Hi, good evening. Welcome to the second discussion video for my comic strip. And very happy to see all of you guys again. And let me introduce myself. My name is Chantek Shin, and my matrix number is 200599.
My name is Muhammad Karami bin Muhammad Arifin. My metric number is 193550. Yeah, can call me Karen.
Ali Imran bin Rosli, nama matrik 208562, nickname Imran.
My name is Ma Jianbing. You can call me Sulaiman. My metric number is 208712.
Hello, my name is Eti Banyang, matrix number 201309.
Right. Hi, everyone. Pleased to see all of you guys again. So let me just briefly explain what are we going to do today. So today we are going to discuss about the storyline, plots, and the dialogues and characters of my comic strip 1. So anyone have any ideas to contribute?
I think we can use the previous idea, the last week idea that which is the COVID-19 as a tip for our comic strip.
Sure. I think it's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
Yeah, that's our choice, right, for this video.
So we need like a main character, right? And
Character.
also we discussed about it last week, and we agreed to use a fictional superhero character, right?
Sure.
Yes.
So anyone have any ideas for the name of the character or any special powers that he possessed?
I think the COVID-19 should appear as the character, right?
Oh, Ken?
It should be appear as an villain
A
or
villain?
enemy in the comic. So it's just like it is a real people, not only the microorganism but a real people, a villain that we can see with our eye. Then the thing like we can fight something with action, then the comic is going to be interesting.
That is a good idea.
I mean, it's how about is connect is the plate in hospital, doctor and patients together.
So we can use the frontliner as the hero, as a present of hero in this comic. But it seems like the comic is looks like a superhero like Avenger or Superman or something like that. But the difference is the comic is about the COVID-19, which is the villain is the COVID-19 and the hero is the frontliner, police or the doctor, nurse and something.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So, doctor and nurses, frontliners as our heroes and main characters. And so we'll be fighting the COVID-19, which is a villain. And so their weapon will be sanitizers, is it?
Yes.
Or
Yeah,
masks?
PPE and sanitizers.
PPE and sanitizers.
Can we add scientists as the hero too?
Sure.
Sure. So they are like the designers who design the weapons for them, right? Scientists.
Vaccine. We can use vaccine as a
Ah,
weapon too.
sure. And so, okay, now we have our heroes and our villain, which means we have done our characters. And how about the plots and the story flow?
Do we want to do confrontational? I mean, like they fight physically, or just give them pictures.
Yes. They fight physically. I think I can represent the example, which is the previous example. Wait, I show an example from Instagram.
Yeah. While Ali is reaching, do you guys have any ideas?
Yeah. Sulaiman and Banyang, do you have any ideas to talk about? Banyang, you didn't switch off your voice.
Uh, Sorry about that. Right now I don't have any ideas. I'm just flowing. The idea before this was good. I really like it. The physical villain. Think we can develop from there.
Sure. Uh,
Can you make me share the screen?
oh, all right. Okay. Okay. Try it now.
Okay, I think it's going to be like this. So this is Dr. Nur Hisham. As I said, he's going to be a hero, which is the frontliner. Frontliner is the doctor, nurse, and something like that that fight the COVID-19, and this is the COVID-19. Wait, okay, like this. So as you can see, he has the superpower just like a villain, which is they're going to fight physically like this. See, he has the level, which is the level over 100,000, which is represent the current number of the cases. I think we can just copy this villain character to our comic strip because it's very suitable. I think. Do you like it?
Yeah, we could put our spin on this version, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I like the idea
very.
of the villain, but maybe we can like modify the villain a little bit. Maybe change the color or add horns to it so it looks different from this one.
Sure. We can adjust it. Can modify it.
or small.
Uh, the fight is going to be like this. If
Yes.
this is the frontliner, the doctor and something. But the different on example is relate with the current issue, which is the like the political and the viral things that happen in Malaysia. But I think we can exclude that thing. We just put the fight between the frontliner, the doctor and something, the hero, and the villain, which is the COVID-19, something like this. Then we can modify the villain. We can just change it a little bit.
Sure. I think it's a good idea. Thank you, Imran, for sharing. Uh, It is good, and now I think we have like a general idea of how our comic is going to flow. So, do anyone have any ideas to top up on that?
How about the plot? Just now we just talk about the character. How about the plot or the storyline?
Um, the plot. So, according to my understanding, it's like how what Ali have presented just now. So it will be like Dr. Nuhisham and the other frontliners fighting the COVID-19 villain, right?
Yes,
So
I the plot is going to be detailed, which is it. Um, we will represent it from the start and until the end, which is the death of the COVID-19. I think that
mm,
we need to uh discuss about it,
sure, sure.
but I don't have any idea. I think
I think that we can picture a calm society before COVID-19 come, and then we show the birth of the COVID-19, how it happened. Of course, we put a little bit of science fiction where the COVID-19 turned into a physical form, and then it start killing people. Maybe that is the plot. Then that's brought the world's attention toward them. Of course, the reaction uh, is according to the country. Maybe we can visualize the each country has their own entities and their response to it. What happened to them currently. That's one of my ideas. Uh, it's a bit ambitious, but if we want to do it, we can.
Okay. Um, which means we do multiple countries, is it?
Yeah. Frontliners from multiple countries has their own, I think, like trademark that we can use to differentiate which country they are from.
That is a good idea.
Yes.
Which means that the hero isn't one entity, but multiple entity that's come from each country. Like each country has their own protector and their own set of unique individualistic that we can use to differentiate them based on where they come from. But
I understand your idea.
yeah,
So let me reconfirm with you whether it's we are on the same page. Okay. So uh, first we will start by drawing like COVID started at China, right, Wuhan, and then like it born from a baby, like a baby villain at the China map, and like at Wuhan, and born he started to grow. Then when he grows, like becomes like an adult, so he duplicates and then he spreads all over the world. So like we draw like each of villain goes to like every country in the world, like they jump to each country like that. So maybe you can draw like a map on the floor, then they jump to each country like that. Then
yeah,
after they like infested uh, a lot of countries, and then each countries has their protectors coming out, which is the heroes and like the like frontliners from each country. Then they gather together and fight off the COVID-19 villains like together, like a huge Avenger in Endgame fight like that, right? Like a lot of people fight with each other, like blah 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 blah, and then the COVID-19 villains all that. Then that's it. Is it?
Yeah, we can do that. Maybe like after we fight at each country, then we fight the head of the COVID-19
Mm.
at a spot, and then we bring all our hero from different country to one spot to fight them.
Yeah.
So we have the plot and the characters right now.
So
If
everyone,
you can write that down,
yeah, okay.
then I think we only have a little minute. I think. Yes.
Uh, we are now only 14 minutes. So
Or we only 40 minutes.
yeah,
Okay.
we still have time to discuss.
Okay.
Yeah, I still push your idea.
So everyone
Yes,
agree
yes,
to
yes.
the idea?
Yes,
Yes.
I do agree. How about example of dialogue for the comic strip? Any idea for that?
Uh, I have some picture for this Konai. You can see.
Sure.
You can see my slide.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, you can see.
Oh.
Very nice, very nice.
Yes, this Konai is this Konai and Doctor together. Next is this Doctor and Konai.
Ah. Interesting.
Yes,
You also can use that.
yes. Maybe we can follow this.
I think we can use can you go back to the picture?
This you see this?
Yeah, is this one. I think we can use this as the COVID-19 power for the villain, which is it has a power spread the virus. The COVID-19 I think we can represent it as a single guy, single villain. Then it has the power which is it spread his his virus to every country all over the world. I think the power is going to be like this. Then the doctor has a knife, something like this.
Yes.
Going to
Like
be have a fight. I think interesting like that.
okay.
Ah.
This you see? You mean this? This Konai and every more country together.
Oh.
Oh,
Mean this? Okay.
okay, very nice.
Yes. Next is power. The Konai and the parasol. It's a patient of me.
So
Yes, is for about Wuhan. Wuhan. First, some people think this animal, the Konai from this animal.
so maybe we can design the villain as like in a bat shape because it
Yes,
starts from the bats, right?
yes. Some people think, but no, it's this incorrect. Maybe Konai from another place. Okay, it's my slide.
Okay, very nice. But how about the dialogue?
Hello.
Yes,
This
the dialogue.
this I tell also I can see the WhatsApp.
So
Yes, I can. This is I see I see the what's up.
It is in WhatsApp, am I right? So you'll be sending it in WhatsApp. So
Okay, nice. I see it. It's already in WhatsApp. On WhatsApp.
Yes, yes, I see the what's up. You can see.
Okay, nice. So, but we still have some idea that we didn't discuss yet, which is the dialogue and what else? Only the dialogue, I think. We
I
have the
think
storyline, the plot, the characters, but we don't have the dialogue. We
yeah.
don't know how to elaborate the this the speech of the character.
Yes.
But
Any idea of it?
I think it is. I think since dialogue, we since it is dialogue, right? So I think it will comes out when we start drawing, and once we start our drawing session, and we will simultaneously discuss about the dialogue at that time. So for now, I think it is okay to skip the dialogue part because later when we draw, then we will naturally come up with funny dialogues and good dialogues, right?
All right. All right.
Okay, I guess we have successfully settled our agenda for today. And one last thing, we still have to set a date for our next discussion. So
I suggest that we meet at Friday night at 10
Sure.
to
is
Friday
everyone
night.
okay?
for
Sure, 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 sure.
All right, so I think that's all for this session. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for your time, and that's it. Right. Thank you.
thank you.
Bye.